What's up, everybody, and welcome to Bios3 Raw TV. Today we got a little story time. Haven't had it in a while. And this story time is about how shady the fucking supplement industry can be. You know, a lot of people go, Jerry, so shady, Jerry. You don't have any fucking clue. You think you do, but there's even more shadier shit going on out there than you think there is. Now, this goes back to 2009. I own a message board with my buddy Rick and Kevin Levrone called M3Muscle.com. Kevin decides he's going to make the Levrone formula. He says, you know what, I want to put my own formula together, no proprietary blend, it has everything on the label that's in there, all natural ingredients, anybody can take it, kids can take it, no stims. He had this vision of what he wanted to put out. So, I think the original formula first came from Todd Sweeney. Todd Sweeney put the original formula first, and then I get the call about, I don't know, a few days after the original formula gets put together. He says, Jerry, no, Kevin knows that I literally have been on top of the supplement business for fucking 20 years. Literally, I've been studying supplements, trying to find what was just as good or better or something that you could take instead of steroids for fucking 20 years. I tried everything out there, even the most exotic fucking things that were expensive I was trying. So, you know, he comes back and says, here's the situation, we got this and this and this and this. And I'm like, okay, cool. I said, well, you know, one of the things that they wanted to put in the supplement was GABA. Now, GABA is a growth hormone releaser. It also can make you feel a little goofy, okay? It can make you feel almost like you're on like a Xanax. I call it a natural Xanax, okay? And I figured, you know what, like that's great if you took this and you train at 5 o'clock in the afternoon and you train and you get done. When you get home, it's going to calm you down, you're going to settle down, you're going to... But what about the guy who trains in the morning, who has to drive his car to work an hour, who takes this product and starts to settle down while he's driving the car? You can't do that. He's going to crash the fucking car because it helps you sleep. So therefore, unless you have a stim in the product, you can't put the GABA in it because you're looking, you know, half the people train in the morning on an empty stomach. So yeah, you're right. So we start going through the different formulas, and you know, the company would make a formula, send it to us. We would try it, taste it. What do you think? Go in the gym, you know, train with it. Okay, no, let's tweak this. Let's put that in it. And one of the guys from the lab says, we got this new product, and we're going to give you first crack at it. Everybody wants it. It's not out yet. It's like acetylpropionyl L-carnitine or something like that. It's a form of L-carnitine that doesn't work for fat loss. It's supposed to increase the pump, like another way of nitric oxide boosting, other than arginine AKG, all these other citrulline, all these other things. So the guy says, this is what I'm going to do. You know what? Because I'm telling you, man, when this stuff hits the market in a few months, it's going to be fucking everywhere. We're already signing contracts with all these fucking big companies putting their product. It's amazing. It's going to fucking blow up the supplement industry. So he sends us cases of these fucking things. So capsules, cases of just the product. Nothing else in it. Just acetyl, fucking propatine, whatever the fuck it was. So look at the thing. It says take 3 capsules daily. Or 9 capsules daily. All right. So in my eyes, I said, okay, let's do 2, or it was 2, 4, 6, it was 6 capsules daily. Let's do 2, 2, and 2. So 2 in the morning, 2 in the afternoon, 2 at night. So we're taking those for a couple weeks, not a single fucking thing. Nothing. And I mean nothing. Now, Kevin didn't try because he's like, look, dude, he goes, I fucking grow off of walking by the weights. He's like, this is not going to be good for me to use. You and Rick use it so that, you know, you guys don't have my genetics. If you guys see something with it, then somebody like me will see something. I don't have to fucking deal with it. Nothing. So we call the guy, and he says, hey, how do you like the product? Like, it fucking sucks, dude. It doesn't do a goddamn thing. We took fucking the maximum dosage, 6 capsules. He goes, well, how are you taking it? I said, 2, 2, and 2. No, you can do all 6 before your workout. Okay. Boom, all 6 before the workout for another about 2 or 3 weeks. Fucking nothing. Now, a month goes by. This stuff is just getting ready to hit the market, and he wants to push it in Kevin's fucking product. And he's like, I'm telling you, he goes, you know, just based on it being in there, as soon as people read that it's in there, they're going to buy your product. He goes, whether you guys are seeing results with it or not, that's going to be pushed. It's going to be on there. It's going to be in the fucking label. And people are going to want your product, and it's going to sell better. I mean, he had a whole sales pitch. I was listening to him. He was on speakerphone. So, again, we're like, okay, this thing, I actually wound up giving the rest of mine away to fucking Kari's friend in Montana. I brought him to him out there. I said, hey, man, fucking give these things a shot and see what you think. Because fucking, I didn't get anything from it. And you never heard from him, so I guess he didn't fucking like it. Now, Kevin declined. He said, you know what, I don't want to put it in the product. I understand that it's, you know, supposed to be the next big thing, but I'm not seeing anything with it. My boys aren't seeing anything with it. It doesn't make sense to put it in my product and increase the price of my product when I don't have to, when I already have a good product. Fine. Go ahead, and he produces the Levrone formula. And honestly, I used that stuff before, during, and after my workouts for, well, as long as he had it out. And literally like a month later, I'm reading one of the magazines, and at this point I still buy the magazines. Open the magazine. There's a whole fucking article about this stuff. Acetyl-propyl L-carnitine, or whatever the fuck it was. A whole fucking 2-page article. And on the other side of that page was a big-time supplement company that had a product that said, now with acetyl L-propyl L-carnitine. I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, that company? That's a reputable fucking company. They put it in their shit? And now I'm going through the magazine ads with these new products that came out, these new, pump, products and new nitric oxide products. And there was another big fucking company who's known to be fucking reputable that had the fucking product now with acetyl L-carnitine product. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, they have it too? The guy was right. All these big companies bought it and put it in all their fucking products after that fucking quote-unquote study and review of it came out in the magazine. Okay, so basically it was like, new pump, new nitric oxide booster, stronger than any NO booster in the world, better pumps, 500% better gains, blah, blah, blah. Like, that was the headline of it. So as you flip through the magazine, it was on the cover, better gains, less the time. So you flip open to this article, you read this article, and you read it, studies from da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and then right on the other page, oh shit, it's right there. Fuck, I gotta get that one. So next thing you know, you're fucking buying that product, and in that product, there's probably 15 other fucking ingredients that gave you a pump. Not including what that thing that was in there, but they were advertising that thing because that's what they had the story about, and that's what they had the studies based on. And I haven't looked lately. I don't even know if I have an MD laying around here anymore. But bottom line was, it was pushed like a motherfucker for like 6 months, and people were like, "Oh, I gotta get this because it had that in it." And I'm like, "You guys don't understand. I took the fucking pure ingredient, and I'm talking about right from the lab itself. That it was one of those things where it's like Creapure. What they did was they patented it, and if you want to put Creapure in your fucking product, you put Creapure in your product, and then it says Creapure. Well, this lab had patented the fucking ingredient. So they were the ones manufacturing, patented it, had it, and then they would basically kind of sell it to you to put in your product. It wasn't like you could get it everywhere at your distributors and shit. So, literally, I'd say, I don't know, within 6 months, I started to see this stuff not really around anymore. Now, I'm willing to bet it's still in some products, but it is not fucking advertised and pushed like it was anymore because it fucking didn't work. And Kevin had the sense about him to say, if it doesn't work, why the fuck am I going to put it in my product? That is scamming people. They're going to be specifically looking for an ingredient that doesn't work. Yes, the ingredient's in there, so I'm giving them what they're paying for, but they're paying for something that doesn't fucking work. That doesn't make any sense. And like I said, those big companies picked it up, and I was shocked as fuck. Because now I'm like, you know what? I trusted these companies. Now, did they even test it, or did they go just, they may not be, all right, I'm going to fuck everybody over and, increase the sales of this product. They might have actually said, okay, send me the data. And this fucking lab sends them the data of all the studies done and how it works and all the science behind it. And they look at it and they go, maybe they didn't even fucking test it in a product. Because fucking by the time that it had come out and fucking been in the product and got in the magazines, it was a very short period of time. So they might have just gone specifically by the data that they got, which, would appear to be, oh, this is fucking great shit. But it doesn't, realistically, it doesn't work in the real life. So that's my story time for today. I've seen some shady shit in the fucking supplement industry from behind the scenes. I've seen some big companies either fall prey to it or go along with it. And I'm fucking completely against it. And I'm proud of Kevin for fucking standing up and not putting in this product because it would just been fucking scamming people. And he was like, nope, don't need to do that. Eventually he stopped making the Levrone formula and went with Gear, the Gear company. But, while that product was out, the Levrone product, that was the most pure, it didn't have any proprietary blend, and the most natural product, including the fucking flavors that were in it, that was on the market at that time, that you didn't have to wonder what was in the product. I knew for a fact what was in that product because I was watching it go in there as the fucking, the tests were coming back as to what was in it. So, things are what they are, and there's a lot of smoke and mirrors in the supplement industry. You got to kind of weed through the bullshit and try things, but if we hadn't tried that stuff ourselves, we wouldn't have fucking known either. We would have thought, hey, let's put it in the product. Then you take the product and it works really great anyways due to the other shit that's in it. You wouldn't have known the difference, but luckily we had a little kind of pre-test before, it came out. So, biostraining@gmail.com. Leave comments down below, but don't fight. www.biostraining.com is a blog, and watch out for the supplement industry bicep, and we're out.